Have you ever found yourself buried under a pile of research papers, reports, or meeting notes, not knowing where to begin? Today, I'll show you a tool that can help you make sense of all that in just a few minutes. Quick note before we begin: for personal study or research, your regular Google account works fine. But if you're handling institutional data or confidential documents, I recommend using a Google Workspace account, which explicitly guarantees your data won't be reviewed by humans or used to train AI models. If you're a researcher at Academia Sinica, your AS account already gives you that protection. Whether you're a student juggling literature reviews and lecture recordings, a researcher organizing papers and meeting notes, or an administrator processing documents and transcribing meeting audio, these tasks eat up enormous amounts of time. NotebookLM uses AI to do the heavy lifting for you. NotebookLM is Google's AI research assistant that lets you understand and explore documents faster. Here we'll see how easy it is to add sources and get an instant summary. Click Add Source to bring in your research materials. NotebookLM accepts YouTube videos, websites, PDFs, and more. Let's paste a YouTube URL first. NotebookLM will automatically extract the transcript, no manual downloading needed. This is a lecture by Alan Aspiraguzik, director of the Acceleration Consortium, one of the leading researchers in self-driving labs. Once inserted, the video is added to your notebook. Now let's bring in a second source, a research paper on the same topic. NotebookLM supports PDFs directly. We'll upload a survey paper on self-driving laboratories. The PDF goes in the same way, just select the file and NotebookLM handles the rest. This is the key advantage of combining sources. NotebookLM doesn't analyze each document in isolation. It builds a unified knowledge base across all of them, so it can find connections you might miss reading one at a time. And here's the result: an AI-generated summary that draws on both sources together, not just each one separately. With our sources loaded, let's try the Q&A feature. NotebookLM can answer questions by drawing on everything you've uploaded. We asked, what is a self-driving laboratory and why does it matter? Watch the status as it scans all three sources before composing a response. The answer begins streaming in, and notice the small numbered citations. Every claim is linked directly to the source that supports it. Click any citation number and you'll see the exact passage from your document. It makes every claim fully transparent and verifiable. The response covers multiple angles: what SDLs are, how they work, and why they represent a fundamental shift beyond traditional high-throughput screening. As the answer scrolls, you can see it covers 5 key reasons SDLs matter, from accelerating discovery to unlocking difficult chemistries. NotebookLM also suggests follow-up questions at the end, so you can keep exploring without having to think of what to ask next. Here's a question that requires synthesizing both papers simultaneously: how do their approaches to self-driving labs compare? NotebookLM reads all your sources at once, making it ideal for cross-document questions like this one. The answer opens by framing the two papers. One is a broad theoretical survey, the other documents a specific real-world SDL deployment. Under key similarities, it finds shared principles across both papers: Bayesian optimization, structured LLM use, learning from failures, with citations linking to each. It then breaks down the differences, comparing automation levels, agent architectures, and experimental scope, the kind of synthesis that would take a researcher hours to produce manually. As the page scrolls, you see the comparison goes even deeper: side-by-side analysis backed by over 30 citations from both sources. The studio panel on the right also includes a mind map. One click generates a visual overview of everything in your notebook, no configuration needed. It only takes about 10 seconds. Here's the result: 6 topic branches automatically extracted from the papers: core concepts, AI frameworks, system components, application domains, operational realities, and future challenges. Each node is interactive. Clicking one prompts NotebookLM to give you a detailed explanation of that specific topic across all your sources. It's a quick way to explore a new subject, navigate from the big picture down to the details, and let the AI guide you through the key concepts. The last studio feature is Audio Overview. It turns your documents into a podcast, with two AI hosts discussing the key ideas in a natural conversation. The dialogue lets you choose the format, language, and length, plus a custom prompt to direct the hosts toward a specific angle. After clicking Generate, it runs in the background. A full episode typically takes a few minutes. We've skipped ahead here. The podcast is ready, over 20 minutes of audio covering both papers in depth. Hit play to listen directly in NotebookLM. The hosts have natural, conversational delivery. It genuinely sounds like a real podcast.
When we usually picture
For anyone who learns better by listening, this is the fastest way to turn a stack of documents into audio you can enjoy on a commute or in the background.
Squinting at a bubbling flask, maybe scribbling furiously in a notebook at 2 a.m. We just naturally expect human intuition to be the thing driving the wheel of discovery.
The classic scientific method. We always picture it as heavily dependent.
Everything you just saw is completely free. All you need is a Google account. Head to notebooklm.google.com and try it with your own documents.